Hello everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Morris Biden, episode 8. Episode 7 ended with Julie uttering those immortal words that I probably ought to bleep out, because YouTube don't like it at the start of a video. Apparently, once you've listened for a few minutes, you become immune or uncaring. Who knows?
Idiot.
After our man had assured Julie that the company hadn't emailed Celia hopped back onto chat, and that was when she found that they'd deleted all the messages that they'd sent her on chat, but they'd also emailed her exactly the same information they'd sent her on chat, the new tracking code, and the message about the correct address, and the money mule. So not only had they messaged her on chat, they had in fact also emailed her.
Having finished with that interesting phone call, Morris said, "So Julie, this place is so very noisy and the machinery are all working. Can't hear you clearly. Hello, Julie, are you there?" When I didn't get back to him immediately, and this was right after questioning his accent. I said, "I'm here, sorry, nature called." I said, "You have the prettiest accent. What's your heritage, if I may ask?" "You mean my property's heritage?" said my genius, sorry. I said, "Like, where were you born or your parents? It's such a nice accent. I've never heard it before and you don't sound American." "Okay, I was born in Germany, Berlin. That's where my mother came from. But my father is from Texas, Dallas. My mum is a citizen of Germany." I went, that explains it then. "And how nice." "My dad was a business owner." I said, "Lucky you, my father was a miner." "Thanks, Julie." "Oh, really? So where were you born?" Completely not understanding what miner means. "Please, you have to monitor your email account, okay? Hello, Julie, are you there? Okay, I want to go back to work, Julie. Talk to you later." To which I said, "I was born in Australia, 100% Aussie." "Okay, I'll check it, my emails." And "Okay, later then." And off he toddled. So Julie received an email from the shipping company of the box. "Hello, Celia. This is to inform you that we've taken note of your correct address. It shows that your address is intact and correct. We have calculated your insurance fees and airway bill, including handling charges and custom fees, at 23,334 United Arab Emirates dirham, blah, 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 blah," and then goes on to give a bank account of either the scammer's own account or a money mule in the AEU. So this was my response. I said, "Hi there. This is addressed to the wrong person. My name is not Celia. I also require an invoice to make any payment. The invoice needs to be from the company with a finance/accounts payable banking details. Kind regards, Julie." And they emailed back, "Hello, Julie. We apologize for any confusion regarding your name. Please note that you are representing Celia in this transaction. As previously discussed, please proceed with the deposit using the following company account detail with the money mule. After completing the deposit, kindly send us the payment invoices for confirmation. Thank you for your cooperation. Best regards, Global Safeguard." Oh, they spelt guard correctly this time. "Delivery company." My response was, "Hi there. Thank you for your response. I will require a proper invoice for the banking and for my own records with a company letterhead. Also, please provide your accounts payable or corporate banking details. Kind regards, Julie." And Morris obviously has been chatting all this time. 2 hours after our last chat, Morris reaches out again. "Hello, Julie, how are you doing?" I said, "I'm fine, just getting ready for work. Just want to check if they are email you." "Okay, good. Have you heard from them?" He's salivating at this point. I said, "Yes, and it was ridiculous. It was directed at Celia, not me, and didn't contain an invoice or a tracking number. It looks like they just forwarded me an email they sent to Celia. It actually said, 'Hello, Celia' on it, and the account was not a business account. The bank, I mean. To which he said, "Oh, really?" Very shocked. I said, "Yes, really. They might have deleted it from Celia, my love. But I don't think Celia have read it," he's hoping. "Has she texted you about the email contain?" I said, "I haven't spoken to her yet, but the email doesn't have a proper business address, only a street, which is a mall, and no invoice. Why would they send me an email under Celia's name? Maybe it might be when I later email the government to directly the message to your email. That is why it was forwarded to you like that." I said, "I've responded and I'll keep an eye out for the proper invoice under my name and a business bank account." And okay, in response to it being forwarded to me. "I'll let you know when they send the invoice and bank account." "Please, Julie, please, I really need to do this payment fast because the box have spent a days over there, please," he then begs. And okay, when I told him I would let him know. I said, "Yes, I told you I would. I just need an invoice, that's all. The bank requires it." "Have you tracked it again?" he asks, not having understood that I didn't receive a tracking number. I said, "It's not my money, remember?" We'd cross-messaged. I said, "They didn't send a link. I told you. They just sent a weird email with a bank account, that's all." "Yes, of course I know," was his response to it not being my money, but Celia's. I said, "That's not how these businesses operate. We deal with similar all the time, and I'll need the invoice. I'll let you know when it arrives." To which he says, "Okay, you mean a voice call, right?" Which means I may be able to call him again. I said, "If you want. I thought you couldn't take calls, but I can call if you want, once I get the invoice and the company bank account." "Which of the message they sent to you, Julie? Sorry to ask." I said, "I'll send you a screenshot." "Okay, good." So I screenshotted the email that you will have seen and my response. I said, "See, there's nothing there. It's ridiculous." "Okay, it might be a copy and paste," he informs me. "That's wise like that. They have sent you apology messages containing the bank information." I said, "Yes, I figured. Once they've sent an invoice and a corporate bank account, I'll let you know." And in response to the apology, I said, "Yes, so it seems. I'm going to leave for work shortly. Let me know if you want me to call later or message once the invoice has arrived. Bye for now." To which he says, "Okay, bye. But the shipping has stressed them a lot." Oh, the stress. "Why did we just proceed on the payment? Please, Julie. I don't really know what to do anymore. Bye." I'm not going to answer him for now. New email from Global Safeguard Delivery to Julie. Address Tower 1. Invoice number, services, insurance, airway bill, handling charges, custom fees, total. Payment instructions. To secure shipment, please make payment via international bank transfer. The details, terms and conditions. 1. Payment is due immediately. Payment confirmation is required before delivery. Contact information. My own email. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Global Safeguard Delivery Company. Wow, that's their idea of an invoice. Okie dokie. So Morris returned at 7:45 in the morning. "Hello, Julie, I'm back. You can message me now if you have time." I said, "I'm at work. I'll message you or call you at lunch. I've yet to receive an invoice. I got some incredibly dodgy email where they said their contact details was my own email. The whole thing looks ridiculous. I'll email them back for a proper invoice and a company bank account one last time. I'll message you at lunch." "Oh my God," he said. "I'm really short of words here, Julie. It looks like I'm a baby who doesn't know what he's doing." No kidding. "Anyway, it's well. I really feel sad with what is going on with the gold box." I said, "I need a PDF invoice like legitimate companies use and a legitimate corporate bank account. Look, I have to run. I'll call you later." I really did have to go to work. With the payment that is involved is what I use to help people out there, said Morris. It's really painful that I'm not in position to receive the consignment gold box. Some of that emotional manipulation. Helping me doesn't supposed to be stressful like this, Julie. This is not the first time I'm receiving such items. Excuse the cat. I said, I'm at work. I'll message you later. I can't talk right now. And I was. Anyway, whatever, says Morris. If the box remain there, it will not take me dead. Okay, thanks, bye. Chat you later. Hello, Julie. How are you doing today? He said around 2 o'clock. I was still at work. Are you back home? Hello, Julie. Are you okay? An hour later, then I missed a call. I said, hi, Morris. They still haven't sent an invoice. I've asked and asked. They just send silly, non-professional emails and no invoice. I needed to get the funds. It's not my money. I need an invoice. I'm starting to think Celia was right. This is very strange. Julie, thank you very much. You have tried your best. This is not my first time I'm receiving this parcel items. Asking of different questions doesn't matters in shipping items, apparently, says Morris. Even the government who assigned it to me was asking me what I mine, still waiting yet not to receive my gold box. Whatever that meant. I said, you're not listening or understanding. The account isn't mine. The money isn't mine. In order to make the transfer, I'll need a PDF invoice, like all businesses in the world provide. Simple. I cannot present the reconciliation profit and loss team with simply an email. Business isn't done in this manner. It's really painful that my Celia love disappointed me, laments Morris. The question is too much. It shows bad legacy to the company. It looks something suspicious to them. Really, the asking of a PDF. I said, just sending an email with a random bank account is suspicious. All I need is an invoice. You know what an invoice is, correct? Surely you use them in your line of work to bill your companies. Julie's getting a bit irate at this point. And in response with, I cannot present the reconciliation P&L team with simply an email, he says, whosoever want to help doesn't stress issues like this. Or emotional blackmail. He's desperate now. I said, you aren't reading what I'm writing. You tried a lot, Julie. Thank you so much, he said. I said, oh, you aren't comprehending simple legal business practices. To which he said, I'm reading it perfectly. It's okay. I said, an invoice is standard practice, even with small companies, let alone huge international delivery ones. They're clearly idiots. Haven't received it before today. This is not my first time, he said. I said, then you'd understand why an invoice is critical, especially when dealing with banks. The company is clearly inept. And in response to just sending an email with a random bank account is suspicious, he said, I don't chat them directly. It's the government officer in charge of the department I always chat with. Even the government officer are even looking at me down because of the way I'm acting with them all this while. It's okay. Have you hear from my love, Celia? Changing tactic. I said, not yet. It's like 7 a.m. in England. I don't even know if she's awake. I didn't hear from her at all through yesterday. I'm scared that nothing happened to her. Oh, okay, it's Freudian slip. It really makes me sad and not okay since yesterday, Julie, he laments. And I will now show you the email exchange, the most recent one, with the stupid company. After my second request for an invoice, I received, here is a rewritten version with improved formatting and clarity invoice. So obviously someone forgot to do some editing. Global Safeguard Delivery Company. Again, spelling guard correctly, unlike their dodgy website. Invoice for delivery services. Billing information. The usual stuff. Services. Nothing has changed there. Payment instructions. To secure shipment, please make payment via international bank transfer. And the Money Mule address pops up. Terms and conditions. Payment is due immediately. Payment confirmation is required before delivery. Contact information, my email. Thank you. Global Safeguard Delivery Company. So, my response. Good morning. I'm still waiting on a proper invoice, not an email which is the same as the last with only a breakdown of costs. A proper invoice on a company letterhead with proper contact details. Note, you listed my email address as your own contact details. Please send a proper invoice as per normal business practice and a business bank account. Kind regards, Julie. To which our support email said, "Hello, Julie. We appreciate your patronage as we manage multiple clients. If you're ready to proceed with payment, please contact us. Thank you for your understanding," which obviously does not state anything about an invoice. To which I responded with, "Hi there. I have requested thrice now for a PDF invoice on a letterhead with a company bank account. It appears your company is incapable of providing this. The bank will not allow payment without an invoice of such an amount of money. Kind regards, Julie." After lamenting that he was scared that something had potentially happened to Celia because she still wasn't speaking to him, I said, maybe she's been busy or she's still angry with you. I'm starting to see why. If you deal with a representative of the shipping company, then they should comprehend what an invoice is and how any reputable bank would never pay a consignment without one. I work in banking, remember? Julie was getting very irate at this point. I said, why not give her a call in about half an hour and surprise her? That might be nice, referring to Celia. "It's okay," he said. "It was delivered to bank for a diplomatic delivery, but Celia asked me to change the delivery company. That is how he got there today," he puts in, again, apropos of nothing. I said, "I know all this. I'm saying that no bank in the world would pay a consignment without an invoice. And they never sent me a tracking link. They misspelt their own name and used my email as their contact details. I'll call Mum. This is getting ridiculous now." To which he then says, "Okay, I will do so, Julie. Thank you so much once again for your concern about the appointment and the concerns in our gold box. I really appreciate your support and effort." And having been thoroughly sick of him, I simply said, "Sure." To which he said, "The government sent me the both link and the tracking number." I said, "Yes, to you. But when I requested it, I got that nonsense email, I sent to you earlier. And now they apparently don't understand what an invoice is. Google is free." I think he finally got the hint and sent through a screenshot of an invoice.
And here is that so-called invoice. It isn't an invoice, it's just another copy of the tracking information, saying, as before, that the parcel was delivered 4 days ago, and with Celia's name, although Julie's address in Sydney, with underneath a total customs clearance fee, not the breakdown that Julie had been given, and adding that 3 days after the parcel was allegedly delivered at the top, it was in the warehouse. Clearly this set of scammers really don't know what an invoice even is.
He then repeats the tracking number and the link to globalsafeguard.com/home. I said, yes, something like that in reference to that screenshot in a PDF and not addressed to Celia with the correct company name on it. A PDF I can then print and give to the accounting department to reconcile. "But the address is your address you present, right?" said a complete idiot. I said, "The address is correct, but the name is Celia. Legally, I am accepting it. Legally, it needs to be my name. How does the company not know this?" To which he said, "Okay, I should ask them to change the email address that is there with my love name Celia. Okay, let me tell them to change it now, okay? They will also add your email address to it, right?" said the man who missed the point. To which I said, yes, in PDF format. They simply are not answering emails in any coherent way, and now it's 4:30 p.m. and the banks are closed. Morris responds to being told that it's 4:30 p.m. and the banks are closed with, "Okay, let me email the government officer in charge of the department to let them know about it now. Please send me your call number to add to it." I said, "My business number is," and sent a Commonwealth Bank head office number in Sydney. "The country code is 61. Okay, good. Thanks, Celia, said my idiot. I will get back to you soon. I said, Celia, are you getting your chats mixed up, Morris? Oh, sorry, Julie. I said, oh, no worries. It was a mistake. I said, it's okay. Thanks, he said. Sorry, Julie, are they going to use that PDF as the receiver name or your name directly? He said. I said, it has to be my name. Plus the date of arrival was 6 days ago, apparently. The whole thing is a mess. I'm shocked they get any business. Is okay, Julie. I'm sorry for that. It might be a misunderstood explanation. Okay, I will be back soon, he said. To which I said, make sure they put in a cost breakdown in Australian dollars, please. Okay, he said. And that was it for now.
At this point, we decided that both we, and probably you, had had enough of our man, and so Celia hopped onto chat to see if he'd contacted her. Hello, honey, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well and good. Good morning, Cecilia. I just got to work. Let me know when you're online. Oh, Celia, how are you doing today? I was just thinking about you since yesterday. What happened? I didn't hear from you since yesterday. Good morning, Cecilia. You have some serious explaining to do. What explains is that? So, she sent him copies of the emails that Global Safeguard had sent her. Enter that tracking code, please, she said, and tell me what you see. It claims the box was delivered to Julie 5 days ago. And she sent him a copy of the tracking information. And, she said, this idiotic email they sent me, the one where they sent her the details of the money mule, asking me to send money to some random person in the UAE. I've had Julie on the phone in tears. She says you bullied her into agreeing to pay for the box. You're a despicable excuse for a human being. You know she's pregnant. She now sees what I've been telling her all along. We're dealing with corrupt, incompetent, idiotic officials in Dubai. The box has either been stolen or you are also corrupt and there is no box. Please, I don't want to talk anything about this box anymore because since you don't want to help me. She assures me she hasn't sent any money because your thieving idiotic cronies are too thick and too stupid to even manage to send her a realistic looking fake invoice. The wedding is off. Please go away and stop trying to steal my money and Julie's money. Because if you want to help you, we not stressed issue. You can't even type a sentence that means anything, can you? You're just a brainless idiot. Where do you really live? Thank you so much, said our man. You're very welcome. Goodbye, idiot. You really disappointed me. A lot. I said, goodbye, lying, thieving moron. I never knew this is how you behave. You really hurt me. Oh dear, diddums, Cecilia. Ask Mummy to kiss it better. Idiotic, lying, thieving dimple worm. Now go away and annoy someone your own age. Someone I called my fiancé, stressing me out for a little help I ask from you. Oh, grow up, you idiot, Cecilia. You can't even get your mates to write a literate fake invoice or a literate fake delivery email. You're all brainless, illiterate idiots. If you really want to help the situation, you will not stress issues like that. Oh yes, the more stress a brain-dead idiot like you gets, the better. It makes for much more entertaining videos. Have you paid the money and see if the parcel will not deliver to you? The viewers will be on the edge of their seats, Celia informed him, with popcorn. Yes, we've paid. Enjoy your ill-gotten gains. It might buy you a bowl of Gary. You really hurt me, Celia. Ask Mummy to kiss it better. You can give her your ill-gotten naira to buy Gary. Now, because Julie wanted to help me out, you went to ask her not to help me. And then you realised what Celia had said. What are you talking about? Are you okay? Are you sure you sound okay? Do you understand your writing? Oh, it seems you're really jealous. Oh, yes, Cecilia, in reply to him saying, do you understand your writing? And so do you, and you're about to be blocked for being a failed, scamming idiot. Bye-bye, baby, said Celia, and blocked him. Julie, of course, hadn't blocked him, so we waited to see what would happen. The first thing that did happen was that Global Safeguard, as they've renamed themselves, delivery company, finally came up with a passingly sensible invoice I say passingly sensible. There's so many things wrong with it. I'm not going to point them out because why educate scammers? They're going to watch this. Most of you will see most of them for yourself. Invoice for delivery services. Billing information. Bill to Julie. Address. The address she'd given them. Date 24th of September 2024. And an invoice number. A list of the services. The payment instructions. The money mule's details. And finally, their own email, not Julie's. Julie then messaged Morris on the group chat that had been set up to tell him that she would call him in an hour. The other member of the group chat then responded to Julie. Up until now, we hadn't been sure whether the other person was a fellow scammer or another victim. After the chat that she had with Julie, which I'm not going to show you here, we realised that she was probably a genuine potential victim.
As a bit of an ending to this whole tedious saga, Morris hit me up from a different email. Hello, Julie, how are you doing today? Last night at 10 to 9. Julie, please, if you have time, write me okay. He's desperate because Celia had obviously told him off. My love Celia blocked me and reported me because I want to use your name directly to receive the gold box. She tracked it again and find out that is your name and address. She started telling me an insulting words that was not supposed to be. I tried to explain to her that you want to receive it and keep it saved for us. She didn't listen to me anymore. Please, when you have chance, let's chat, okay? And resends his ridiculous ExxonMobil ID. I said, I'm going to call you in about an hour. You're better off answering the call. Remember, in about an hour, so about 9:30 p.m. your time, referring to Nigerian time. Hello, Julie, how are you doing today? He came back. Have you read my message? I said, oh, I've read it. I'll be calling you in about 5 minutes. You'd best answer when I do. That's all I'm saying. Have you received the message from the carrier company? Referring to the ridiculous invoice they sent. I said, yes, I got it. I'll be calling you shortly. Okay, good, Julie, he said. I rang him. He didn't respond. Please, Julie, you can't call for now. I said, you better. If you don't, I'm blocking you. The security is here. Just give me 30 minutes, he said. I said, I don't have 30 minutes. Unlike you, some of us work for a living. You have 5 minutes. That's it. We soon finished with what they are doing here in the computer room. I said, 5 minutes. That's it. Should I lie for you? He says. I said, for me. I have no idea what you're saying, but you have 4 minutes now. I just tell you what happened here in our privacy policy, which he didn't. I said, I don't care. You have 4 minutes. Have you heard from my love Celia? He asks. I said, yes, you have 3 minutes. And I called, and he just ignored it. I said, goodbye, Morris. No money for you. So that hopefully is the end of Morris Biden, unless he actually does take a call.
But, much to our surprise, our man did call.
Guten Tag. Nothing to say?
Hello.
Guten Tag.
Hello. How are you?
Ich liebe dich. You're German, right, Morris? You told me you're fucking German. Are you German,
What?
Morris?
Say you want to talk to me.
Really?
I'll listen to you.
Goddamn gold box. Are you insane?
You said so.
You don't even know the basic German language. How's the weather in Nigeria tonight?
So what?
How's the weather in Nigeria tonight?
Nigeria?
Yes, Nigeria, where you're from. Are you from Lagos, Abuja? Where? I bet you're a village boy.
I can understand what you say.
Yeah, I'm sure you can't. We're going to play the hello, the line's really poor, whatever. You're a fucking scammer.
I don't understand what you say.
Yeah,
What you
no,
say?
you don't. But you don't even speak German. You barely speak English. I also
God.
found another one of your victims and warned her
It's
as well.
not fun. What are you talking about?
Exactly that. Pretending to be ignorant a little bit late at this point.
Yeah, I understand you're talking with me, but what I don't understand is what you're saying.
Your
What you saying? I
entire
don't know.
scam is farcical, ridiculous. You're inept. You can barely speak English. You can't string
Yeah.
two coherent written
Hey,
words together. And you're clearly West African.
hello.
Hello, what do you want?
Yeah. Who are talking to me? I don't really know what you are talking about. What are you talking
Really?
about?
Really? So you want to explain your West African accent?
So what?
Say what? You want to explain your West African accent?
West Africa?
Yeah, West African accent. And who's that money mule that you're using in Dubai or Abu Dhabi? Is that you? Because funny, I Googled that person and I found a couple of photos of a young fellow in Nigeria.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
God. No. How many weeks did you
don't
put into
really,
this scam?
don't really know exactly what you are talking about because
Yeah, you can
I
play
understand you're
denial,
talking,
but what
but
it
I don't
comes down
understand is
to,
what you are saying.
oh, and we reported your dodgy website for that bullshit shipping company. You had to be the fucking dumbest scammer I think I've ever spoken to. Like literally, I had to say shit to you 20 times before you even comprehended the most basic stuff.
Oh, I don't really know what you're talking about here, and I don't know what to say about here.
Yeah,
That's why.
well, denial is the tool used by the
Jolly,
unintelligent.
Julien, Jolly,
What's your
you
real
can
name?
see
You
you
might as
and
well tell
Celia,
me.
you and Celia are really playing me very wrong games with me. I
There's
don't
the
know what you
scammer with
what you
his
done
fake
with me.
gold box. Are you fucking
Fine.
kidding me? You absolute loser piece of shit. No one pays anyone in a gold box and then ships it from a dodgy website. You couldn't even spell the name right. Oh my God, you are so bad at this. Shame on you. You make your good people of Nigeria look
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Shame on you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Good
fine.
luck
Whatever you
though.
think about
Good
it,
luck, because you're
fine
slowly
with
going to
you.
lose all your
Bye. But
accounts.
thank you very much.
You're
I
also going to
appreciate for
lose
you
all
very
your
much. It was very
accounts.
time. Have a very good time you have with me. I
Ah, yes,
appreciate.
I had a
Thank
ball,
you very
except you were the most boring scammer. But I
much.
found a couple of your
Bye.
victims and warned them, so that was good. No money for Mugu. Someone's upset.
After this, Julie also blocked our man, but she exchanged a few emails with the other lady who had fallen victim. I don't have the other lady's permission to reproduce any of it, but we do know that she sent the scammers $300, and we also know that they sent her a cheque which she tried to pay into her bank account. It bounced, and the bank closed her account. As Julie and I had already surmised before she told Julie this, they were trying to use her as a money mule. After the victim had told Julie that, she replied, "Yeah, it's the same guy. He hadn't gotten to the ring part with my mother-in-law, but he is trying to use you as a money mule. Don't accept any money, and don't send Pearl any money. Pearl isn't real either. Just be careful, and don't share any information with them. Let me know how you go. He will try and manipulate you, and they can be very good at this. Good night." We're hopeful that the lady understood what Julie was saying to her, even though we believe that English wasn't her first language, and I think that that might be one of the keys to how this gang operate. To us, it was very obvious that his comprehension level was very low, but if their potential victim also doesn't have English as a first language, it would be much harder to spot the flaws in what he's saying. I hope you enjoyed this series of videos. If you did, You know what to do. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'm on the hunt for a scammer who might make another potential series.